Welcome to Joseph and Aline. However you found us, or if you are a returning subscriber, we thank you for tuning in.
If this is your first time tuning in, be sure to watch some of the other videos we have with exercises and activities while we're on the stay-at-home order or quarantine as a result of the coronavirus.
So today's activity is date night.
She loves date night. Date night is about going to a drive-through or getting some takeout or maybe using one of the many apps that we have for people to deliver food to you.
And the reason we're saying to have food delivered or picking up takeout versus cooking is because we want you to keep it simple. What happens sometimes when you're cooking is that you get caught up in the process of cooking, and so you're not able to stay in the moment because you're concerned about, is this going to come out right? Did I put enough of this seasoning or that seasoning? And you're thinking so much on the food and how to make it that you kind of miss a lot of other things that are going on.
If you have to cook, try and have meals that are already prepared. So for instance, I like New England clam chowder. If you just warm up some clam chowder and have it, the clam chowder is done by itself. If you cook food or cook a meal, what ends up happening is that if you have an investment of energy, there are expectations that will come along with that investment of energy that can change the environment and the atmosphere of having that date night.
So just enjoy your time together, enjoy your partner, and be in the moment. Don't try to control anything. Don't try to control the moment. Don't try to control the environment. And I say that because sometimes I like things to be a certain way. And so I get caught up in how I want things to look or how I want things to be. And then something may turn out wrong. And I'm so focused on this one little spot that turned out wrong that I'm missing all this other stuff out here. And 9 times out of 10, he didn't even notice.
Yeah, my wife likes a lot of cute stuff. I just want the food. It doesn't matter. We've had times when I've come in and my wife has decided that we're going to have a nice, beautiful meal and she can see it. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm coming in from work or something and I'm tired. So she has all this stuff prepared. And I remember the last time, I think this was like 3 weeks ago, she had our nice dishes out, and I went and grabbed a paper plate and a plastic fork and started eating because I didn't know that she was going to do all that.
Like, what are you doing? Like, you are missing the whole setup I have here.
And I was over there saying, man, this food is good. All I cared about was the food. I mean, really, the food was really good. But she cared about the presentation.
So you want to keep it simple. You want to be in a comfortable environment and don't get caught up in all this other stuff.
The comfortable environment can be the mountains or a park or on the side of the beach. They can be anywhere. Sometimes there's some lookouts over your city. We have several in Los Angeles. You can go there and have a meal. The key is you want to be in a comfortable place. If it's picturesque, even better for what you guys are doing.
But, we are under quarantine. We are under stay-at-home orders. So if you have to do it on your balcony, if you have to do it in your backyard, if you have to do it in your living room, that's fine too. Just keep it simple. Remember, it's about enjoying your partner, enjoying your time together. You want to be in the moment. Clear your mind of expectations and just enjoy your time together.
Mm-hmm. And my wife had an idea when we were talking. She was saying that you might even want to eat in a parking lot.
Wait a minute. The parking lot I was talking about is like 2 blocks from the beach on the 5th floor. It's like on the 4th and 5th floor. Like the view is amazing. I've gone there a few times to have lunch.
We'll show you a picture of her parking lot.
And you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I get it. That's a nice parking lot.
This is the parking lot.
See, that's really pretty.
Yeah, I was just messing with you.
It's really pretty.
It is a parking lot though. So if you have parking lots that have those nice views, take advantage of them. So also, when you start planning or coordinating having a date night, it needs to be a negotiation. So there are ways that you can decide on the menu, on the location. It just depends on how you guys want to do it. So maybe somebody says, okay, look, this is what I like to have for this date night. And if that's the case, then you have another date night to balance out where the other person chooses. Or you may just decide that you guys want the same thing, and it's an easy pick. It's a negotiation so that both parties feel valued in terms of what they want to do during the date night.
Remember, keep it simple. Be in the moment. But also, remember when you first got together? Like our conversations when we first got together, we weren't talking about work or complaining about our jobs or talking about bills.
Well, I wasn't complaining about my job. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Okay.
So when you first got together, you didn't talk about these things, or we didn't talk about these things. We talked about our ideas, our goals, our dreams, and those are the types of conversations you want to have with your partner.
A lot of times, after we've been in a relationship for a little bit, we get past the honeymoon phase. Those kinds of conversations take a back seat to business conversations. We have bills to pay. We have responsibilities. We have obligations. Those are the kinds of conversations that dominate the relationship. What we want to do is cast those to the side for a moment and just go back to those basic conversations where you talked about things that made you feel good and you talked about things that made you dream, not only individually, but dream together. Those are the kinds of conversations that we want you guys to engage in.
And when your partner shares their dreams and their ideas with you and their goals with you, you want to ask the question, what can I do as your partner to support you?
That's a great question, because generally we will need some support when we're trying to achieve our goals and reach for our dreams.
So remember, for this date night, you want to keep it simple. Order out if you can.
Or have pre-prepared food that is low budget.
Be in the moment. If you feel your mind is wandering and you start thinking about other things, stop and be in the moment with your partner.
And enjoy each other.
Talk about your ideas, talk about your dreams, talk about your goals, and remember the most important question. How can I support you?
So once you have your date night, take some pics, share them with us, share what's happened on that night. We would love to hear from you.
This is Joseph and Aline. Thank you for tuning in.
And remember, may the odds forever be in your favor.